Good morning and welcome to Good Morning KU. I'm Keely McCormick.
And I'm Malik Jackson. We start off with some pressing news headlines with severe weather that struck across the Midwest last night.
That's right, Malik. There were possible tornado touchdown in Kansas City, and there was severe weather warning and wind advisory throughout the Midwest.
Now, as you see on your screen right now, those are pictures of several houses across the metro area that were struck by these severe weathers last night. So a busy night in the Kansas City area, metro, across the Midwest last night.
Definitely, but luckily there was nothing too bad here in Lawrence.
Thank God. All right, and moving on to a big week for Kansas basketball. Last week, Bill Self picked up Big 12 Coach of the Year. Frank Mason picked up Player of the Year, Big 12 Player of the Year, and Josh Jackson picked up Freshman of the Year. So big awards for our team.
Definitely, and the Big 12 tournament starts on Wednesday. I know Jayhawk fans across the nation are looking forward to cheering the boys on to a win.
And that'll be exciting.
That really will.
Win the Big 12 championship, get a 1 seed in the tournament.
Definitely.
Be playing in the Sprint Center if we get to the Sweet 16.
Something to look forward to.
Great day to be a Jayhawk, right?
But speaking of being a Jayhawk, I know Vince Staples wanted to travel here to Lawrence and see what it's all about. He performed at the Granada Theater last Sunday, and it was a great sold-out show.
Yes, the lines were packed all the way outside the door. Many people didn't expect it to be that packed, but it was very, very, very packed. And I know you went to the show, and I've only heard good reviews of it. So
I did. It was very fun, and Vince Staples actually said that Lawrence is one of his favorite places to perform. Can't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, look at me.
It's a great place.
Exactly, great people, everything. All right, and moving on now to the iHeart Music Festival Radio Awards. Justin Timberlake's song "I Can't Stop the Feeling" won Song of the Year. Adele won Female Artist of the Year, and Drake won Male Artist of the Year.
Yep, definitely all well-deserved awards.
Oh, absolutely. You know, that song "I Can't Stop the Feeling" just gets me. We'll show you what we got in a second. But Adele picked up Female Artist of the Year, another big award for her in a big award season after she racked up a lot of awards at the Grammys. So kudos to her for all the good work and hard work that she's putting in to perfect that career of hers. It's just so good.
Yeah, that's right. Well, stick with us after the break. But first, Malik and I just can't stop the feeling. Da, na, na, na.
And I don't know the other parts, but I know this part.
Dance, dance, dance,
dance. We'll be right back on Good Morning KU.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Katie Trigg, and I'm sitting here on this wonderful Tuesday morning with our guest, Alana. Alana is going to be a new member of our show, and she's just here today to meet everyone and just have a little conversation this morning. So, Alana, how's your morning going?
Really good, actually. I actually woke up on time today, so I'm very happy about that.
That's good. So, you're a freshman, right?
Yes.
And what made you come to KU?
Well, I live in Kansas City, Kansas, and I didn't really want to be too far from home because I have a very big family.
Okay.
My brothers also went to KU too, so it just felt like a perfect fit for me.
Okay, so you've been born and raised a Jayhawk.
Yes.
That's kind of how I was. It's a good thing to be a Jayhawk your whole life, for sure. So you're a journalism student?
Yes.
Good. And how are you liking it so far?
I really like it so far. I just got involved with KU TV. Everything looks so cool, so I just wanted to jump right in.
It's so cool having the studio here. It feels pretty real, like you're in
a
real situation for sure. So would you like to cover just regular news or?
I'm actually looking forward to doing more entertainment news,
okay.
but I think I'll take a splash in everything too.
Yeah, that sounds fun. It's good to kind of get an understanding of what it's all about. So what kind of made you decide that you wanted to take this journalism route?
Well, I always wanted to be on TV, and I want to be able to affect people's lives in a different way, be able to talk, let people feel comfortable. So that's why I wanted to be more of a broadcaster.
That's awesome. Well, I feel like you have a good speaking voice. You'd be good for that.
Thank you.
No, it's fun. Yeah, I mean, we're learning so much freshman year for sure. It's kind of fun to see what it's going to be, you know? So Were you thinking about any other schools? I mean, I guess not. You're pretty set on KU.
Well, I'm sad to say I was thinking about MU for a little bit. But
Oh man, those Tigers.
But my heart was not there at all, so I was like, KU for
Good
sure.
to hear. I kind of had that same situation. Wasn't really looking at Mizzou,
Yeah.
but growing up, you know, that's where all my high school friends went, so I kind of feel that. Everyone's just like, ooh, boo KU, but
Yeah.
no way was I going to go to Mizzou. This is a great school. And especially for like journalism broadcasting, everyone
Yes.
thinks that you should go to Mizzou for that. but, you know,
Exactly. That's why I was gonna go to MU, because my counselor was like, MU, you look like you'll fit there, but KU
Yeah.
stole me.
And MU's a great school, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's great here in Lawrence. So for your freshman year, has it been like stressful at all?
Actually not really. I've really enjoyed it. It's been like a breeze. I came in with a lot of credits.
Okay, good.
So I was able to just breeze through all my other classes.
Yeah. So what has been your favorite thing? I guess that's kind of like a hard question to answer, but just in general, what have you enjoyed most about KU?
I think it's the friendly environment that I enjoy the most. Everyone's so welcoming. There's so many programs to get into, and it's just a great way to just feel welcome.
I agree. I feel like Kansans just kind of like have a friendly, I don't know what it is, but I don't know, you just go to a grocery store and everyone just like, they just come to you like, what can I do for you? I don't know, maybe it's a Kansan thing, because I like haven't been as like used to all that.
Yeah, I was used to it coming from Kansas City,
Yeah.
Kansas. It's very welcoming.
That's awesome. And then I guess, I'm trying to think, well, anything else about KU that you specifically like?
That's pretty much it. The friendly environment, so many programs, multicultural center. It's a great campus.
Good. And then, well, I think that's about it that we have today. Guys, thanks for welcoming. We have Alana today, and she's going to be joining the team for the next coming weeks of the semester. And I'm Katie Trigg, and we will be back with the news. Have a nice day. You too. Have a great day. Thanks. You too.
Make someone's day. Pay it forward.
Welcome back. I'm Martin Segara.
And I'm Letty Koto. This is your Tuesday Good Morning KU News Update. Windstorms and tornadoes blew through Lawrence last night, but the worst of the damage was in Oak Grove, Missouri. Officials reported that 10 to 15 people were injured and needed medical assistance in Oak Grove, which is about 25 miles east of Kansas City. Storm damage extended as far south as the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas and as far north as Wisconsin.
President Trump took a second swing at his temporary travel ban on Monday, this time targeting travelers from 6 predominantly Muslim countries. The new order, which goes into effect March 16, no longer restricts travel from Iraq, one of 7 listed in the original order. The 90-day ban now is limited to Iran, Libya, Somalia, Syria, Sudan, and Yemen, and it will be phased in over the next 2 weeks.
KU basketball legend Bill Hoagland died yesterday at the age of 86. Hoagland is starting the 1952 National Championship team and was a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Hoagland was born in Beloit, Kansas, but lived in Lawrence at the time of his death. He and his wife have donated more than $1.2 million to KU over the past 20 years.
A 10-hour police standoff at a Lawrence hotel ended peacefully on Saturday. Officers were called at 7:20 a.m. to the Spring Hill Suites by Marriott to check the welfare of a guest who was possibly armed and barricaded inside a hotel room. As a precaution, police said hotel guests were evacuated. A 47-year-old man was taken into custody.
After months of rumors and speculation, Adele finally confirmed her marriage to her longtime partner, philanthropist Simon Konecki. The confirmation arrives weeks after Adele, who took home 5 Grammys including Song, Record, and Album of the Year, referred to Konecki as her husband in her acceptance speech. Adele and Konecki were first introduced in 2011, and they now share a 4-year-old son, Angelo.
That's it for your Good Morning KU News Update. Stay tuned after the break for your sports update.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas. A great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm Rune Johnson with a quick sports update. The Big 12 tournament starts on Wednesday with the play and games. KU will play its first game on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. against either TCU or Oklahoma, a winner of that game. Guard Frank Mason is ready to play, but still thinks defending champion Villanova is the team to beat.
I watch a lot of different college teams, college players. As far as teams, I would say Villanova. I like the way they play. I think they play really hard on the defensive end and execute pretty well on the offensive end. Oregon looks pretty good to me. UCLA, they play with a nice pace, get up and down the floor, and it's a few other teams that are.
It's a big weekend for the baseball and softball teams as well. The baseball team is in Texas to play 3 games against TCU. First pitch is on Friday, is at 6:30 p.m. The softball team is at home at Rocha Baseball Park at Rock Chalk Park. Drake and Wisconsin Green Bay are in town for the Jayhawk Invitational, and KU will play 2 against the Phoenix and 1 against the Bulldogs. First pitch on Friday is at 6 p.m. That is it today for Sports Update. Please keep watching, and Andrew will be back with weather.
Welcome back. My name's Andrew, and before we get on to today's weather, let's go ahead and talk about yesterday's weather and what happened here. So yesterday we had those strong wind gusts in our areas with wind gusts of up to 45 miles per hour, and we just had a severe thunderstorm warning throughout the night. No tornadoes in our area, but there were 4 confirmed tornadoes in the state of Kansas, with them being on the east side of Topeka or the west side of Topeka and the east side of Wichita. And then the others were on the Missouri side of Kansas City. And then getting to today's weather headlines, we can see that we're going to have that gusty wind continuing for today. And the red flag warning, which means that if a fire does ignite today, it's going to spread quickly around the grass, since we do have those dry conditions out there, even though we did have that rain yesterday. And then cooler temperatures are coming for your weekend. And then looking at today's weather, we can see that our high is going to be a high of 61 with sunny skies and winds out of the west at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And then breaking down your day for you, we can see that our temperature in the next 30 minutes or so is going to be 52. And then moving on into the 3 p.m. hour, we're going to have our high temperature for the day at 61 degrees with those strong wind gusts of up to sustained winds of up to 24 miles per hour. And then into the 7 p.m. hour and overnight, our temperature will start to drop and be around 51 and continue to drop as we move on into the rest of the night. And then looking at the hourly wind gusts for you, our sustained winds are going to be 15 to 25 miles per hour. But as you can see, that our wind gusts are going to be so much more powerful than that. So around the next 30 minutes or so, it's going to be around 26 miles per hour for the wind gusts. But then into the 2 p.m. hour through to 4 p.m. hour, it's going to be around 40 miles per hour, which that's very strong wind. So that's like yesterday, where you might want to put a brick in your backpack just so you're not floating around with the wind walking on campus. And then that wind will die out as we move on into the rest of the night and into tomorrow. And then tonight, our low temperature will bottle out at 32 degrees with that mostly cloudy sky, and the wind starting to decrease and be around 15 to 20 miles per hour. And then tomorrow, our high temperature will be 69 degrees with sunny skies and that low wind mileage around 5 to 15 miles per hour. And then looking at the rest of the 5-day forecast, on Thursday it's going to be relatively the same as Wednesday with the same temperatures. And then Friday the temperature will start to decrease, and we do have a chance of rain Friday night that is the cause of a storm on Saturday, with the high on Saturday being 45 degrees. That storm on Saturday is most likely going to be rain to snow, then back to rain again. So it's just going to be a little sucky to get through, but something we're going to have to deal with. So today you just have to get through the wind and walking around with that and trying not to blow away with it. The rest of the week it's going to be nice, where you're going to be able to enjoy this nice cooler weather, and then this weekend you're just going to have to be prepared for whatever happens. But other than that, that's all we have for Good Morning KU today. We thank you for watching, and we hope to see you right back here next Tuesday.